I got this on okay. It's at a pretty good angle here. Okay. All right, so this will be uploaded too after the live stream. So it will be available on my channel here. And I might even post it on Instagram too. But yeah, this is going to be a live reading on the year ahead for 2022. I'm going to grab my other incense. It looks like I ran out. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to start the video with just a little cleansing here. And then I'm going to be drawing a card for each month. So it's basically going to be one card for each month. So we'll have a nice 12 card spread here. And then I'm going to leave the leave the ending open for questions too. So if anyone is on, I can answer any questions you may have. And if it's something involving using the tarot, I'm limiting it to just one card per question. Okay, so let's just get everything situated here. Let some people come on if they want to join in. Okay, so I want you to just think about all the stress that you've been dealing with and just release that. Just take a deep breath. We'll do this together here. So let's get rid of all of that stress. Just take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. All the stress that you've been dealing with this year, any problem you've been dealing with, let's release that. Let's come into this new year nice and fresh with a new mindset. You can always do this. You don't have to wait for it to be a new year to do this. But just cleanse yourself and get rid of and let go of anything that is still attached to you, that's holding you back. So there's some stage for you. Take some time to set your intentions. Think about your goals that you want to accomplish this year. Again, you don't have to wait till the new year to do that, but it's a perfect time to do those things, to set those goals. Okay, so feel free to grab a cup of tea or coffee or whatever your preferred beverage is. If you want to have a drink for the new year, have a beer, go right ahead, and feel free to grab a notepad if you would like. But as I said, this video is going to be uploaded anyways to my YouTube, where you can always come back to this video and watch it and reflect back on it, especially since this is a year-long one. It's sometimes helpful to go back and review the reading to see like what has happened. I'm getting a lot coming towards me, so there's a lot that I need to be saged of here. Okay. Just move that up a bit here. I'm gonna give my cards a nice little cleanse too for this new reading for the new year. All right, and I just want to say too, before we get started here, I'm so thankful for all the clients that I've got to work with this year, and all the new faces that I will get to talk to and work with this coming year. So I'm really excited for this year, and I hope you guys all are too. As always, I will be using my usual, for those of you who have worked with me, my Mermaid Tarot. It's my favorite for this reading. And then I will be doing my Unicorn Oracle deck at the end. I'm wishing everybody has a happy and safe new year and had happy holidays as well. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this down here. I must really need some cleansing and cleanse away the stress, right? Anything going on in your life. Just release that. Be nice and fresh and ready for the new year. Okay, so let's get started, guys, without any further delay here. Okay, so I hope you don't mind the vertical format. I just thought that would be better. Again, I might post it on my Instagram, which is the same name, Adri Does Tarot. So if you don't follow me on there already, go ahead and check that out, because that is where I post the majority of my readings, is on there. Okay, so let's split the deck into 3. And we're starting off with January. Also wishing my fellow Capricorns a happy birthday. All right, so January, let's see what we can get. So again, I'm going to do 1 card for each month. What is coming in for January of 2022? Okay, this one flew right out here. Let's see what we got. 9 of Swords is happening here. So there's definitely some stress happening here, which again, I feel like as a collective, a lot of us are dealing with things like that. Maybe trying to reach things that we can't quite get to here with this 9 of Swords. This could be a struggle with you and another person, so just be mindful of this here. I just feel it's mainly stress involved. There could be definitely, you could see conflicts between peer-to-peer relationships here, people in partnerships. You do want to be mindful of that. We are going to have a retrograde, a Mercury retrograde, which will be starting January 14th. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see these issues happening during that time. I mean, this is for January, so retrograde will start the 14th. So you could definitely start seeing these sorts of issues here where you have communication problems. You might even have problems with technology, electronics, and things like that. So I did want to mention that to you guys as well. So that stress that's happening could definitely be also influenced with Mercury going retrograde here. So there, I would just advise you guys to try to, if you can, avoid conflict with people. Sometimes it can't be helped. The 2 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So there definitely could be some sort of arguments and things like that, even a crossroads that some of you may be, where you are trying to figure out which direction to go in life here. So you want to just be mindful about anything that is said. You want to watch your words here. You want to watch your actions too. So again, conflict could definitely occur, and I just feel a lot of stress in general. So be mindful of putting yourself in those kind of situations. If you can, try to avoid them. So let's see what February, we'll get a card for February here and see what February is looking like for the collective for 2022. Well, that is much better. It's a big turnaround from January here. We have the Ace of Cups. So this tells me this was definitely meant to happen here. There's this stress, sometimes you have to go through this. You have to go through a hard time in order for there to be happiness here. This blessing that comes in, it looks like something the universe is bringing to you, something that you've been wanting, something you've been asking for. So you're going to go through a hard time here, but it looks like it's something that you've been on a journey with here. This could have been an ongoing issue you have been dealing with for quite some time. But with the Fool card, you are coming out of that situation here, and you're getting this beautiful blessing of this Ace of Cups here for you. This could be love. This could be any sort of fulfillment brought into your life. So you're going to be feeling much happier by February. So definitely a big turnaround going from January to February. And again, I do feel Mercury retrograde has that impact on it here. So you guys definitely might see that happen here. where you are going through like, why am I going through so much stress here? And you know, it's all going to be actually for the best. It's going to be a blessing in disguise even. And it's something that had to happen here. You have to sometimes go through these things that are difficult in order to get the things that make you happy. Okay, so let's see what March has in store for us. So what does March look like for the collective for 2022? This is just for the collective for March 2022. Okay, so Two of Swords is coming back out again. Remember, we have this on the bottom of the deck with that Nine of Swords. So I do feel like arguments are going to resurface. Things are going to come back up from maybe those past arguments with people or situations. Again, you might find yourself at the same crossroads that you were at back in January, or it's just going to be something else that is another thing that kind of comes up where you have to figure out which direction to go in here. Again, it could be arguments again, resurfaced arguments or new things that come in. The Empress is on the bottom of the deck here. So this could have to do with a maternal figure. This could have to do with a mother. It could have to do with maybe your partner, definitely more somebody in their feminine energy here. So you do want to be mindful about those types of battles or disagreements with maybe somebody like this Empress here. Or it could also be you coming into this Empress energy here, coming into your own here, embracing your divine feminine energy, taking back your power here. So again, you want to definitely focus on more so taking back your power without having to get into these arguments or disagreements here. Again, try to avoid them if you can, and just think about the different options or different ways you can prevent these situations from happening here. I do feel for some of you, it's things that are resurfacing that was happening back in January, like I was seeing with the Nine of Swords. So just be mindful of tensions rising again, from old things resurfacing, especially with the retrograde, or just even new things. So be mindful again of those types of behaviors and situations. Okay. Drink my tea for a second here. My unicorn cup, of course. For those of you that know me, I love my unicorns. All right, so we did January to March. Now we're moving on to April, getting into spring. What does spring of April of 2022 look like for the collective? Okay, Seven of Wands is here. All right, so there's definitely communication issues happening here in April, which there will also be a second Mercury retrograde, of course. It is going to be happening though, I think it's more so in May. But I wouldn't be surprised though if you start getting these communication issues even before that. Smoke keeps coming towards me. We have a lot of cleansing to do this year, a lot of stuff to deal with. But yeah, there's going to be some communication issues definitely happening here where you kind of, maybe you're setting yourself into some new unknown territory here. Maybe you're taking a leap of faith or putting yourself into a new environment. And then all of a sudden it's like people are coming at you with these different things going on, right? So, and just coming at you with opinions or arguments and things like that. So I hate to see, more arguments, but this is what I am getting. It looks like from something that is hidden, like I was talking about with resurfacing. This is definitely resonating well with the Moon card now showing up. That resurfacing is definitely a theme I'm getting here, at least for the beginning of the year, where things are going to start to resurface. Again, that happens very often too during Mercury retrogrades. So, but definitely some tensions will be rising here. I think something's going to be illuminated with this Moon card Pisces energy, which actually that is, you are leaving Pisces season anyways when you're in April, so could have to do with that lingering Pisces energy, or dealing with a Pisces. But something definitely is going to become illuminated that you were kept in the dark about, or something that again is just resurfacing. I really feel it's something resurfacing, but I feel it's something that needs your attention, because it's been a theme I'm getting already so far. So things resurfacing for us as a collective, where we have to kind of tackle it. It's like you take one step forward and then all of a sudden you're pulled back again with these Seven of Wands here, these communication issues. This could be in the workplace too, so again, watch out for any technical issues, and just any issues just communicating in person, through the internet, and things like that. So have your defenses up. I mean, you don't want to be completely on the defense with people, but you do want to protect yourself. You want to protect your energy here, and be mindful of this. Be mindful, again, like I was saying with the others, about putting yourself in any situations that you could try to avoid that would prevent these types of behaviors or conflict from happening. So yeah, resurfacing though, I feel the beginning of the year is definitely going to be a big deal here. Something needs your attention. Something needs to be illuminated here with the moon energy. Okay, so let's get into May. Let's see what May brings us here. So at least you have a nice little break in February. It seems like where things are going to be feeling real happy and nice here. And then again, just trying to avoid this conflict. And again, this could be conflict in the world too. It doesn't even have to be in your personal life. It could be external things going on, like the Seven of Wands here. It could be outside things just kind of coming in and can't be helped. So definitely be things going on in the world with just everything, you know. So yeah, let's get into May here. Messages for the collective for May. I almost saw the Lovers come out. If it's meant to come out, it will. Messages for the collective for May of 2022. That was a handful of cards there, okay. Six of Pentacles. I saw some flow of financial money possibility for some of you. Some steady flow, stability, I feel. What is coming in May 2022 for the collective? What does the collective need to know for May of 2022? Yeah, I think there's just a lot happening all at once in May. I'm going to take this, the High Priestess. I got kind of a stack of cards here, and I'll go through them too. So High Priestess, Aquarian energy here. Trusting your gut, trusting yourself with things going on in your life. Let's see, we have the Knight of Pentacles underneath that as well. You could be planning, or you've been planning something here, getting organized. Wheel of Fortune was underneath that. Luck on your side, things turning in your favor, and people watching you, or you being in the spotlight here with the Six of Wands, some sort of pressure being placed on you. So let me start with this then. So I think there's been some pressure placed on a group of you, whether it's with work or just things in general in life. Again, this is very general anyways. So, but things are turning in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune here. It starts turning in your favor. You start planning, you get organized. And if you haven't already, or by this time that you see this, you want to start to get organized, write things down. Maybe some of you are writers even, where you're getting things organized and things are looking good for you. But something calls for you to trust your intuition and trust your gut here. So if there's been people trying to influence you, or situations trying to influence you, always go with your gut here and have faith in yourself here. Again, this could do with an Aquarius, but it is just the energy either way. I feel like you've been planning this here. You have been organizing whatever this is. You've been working on this. You're getting to a stable point in your life with this Knight of Pentacles. So you do want to trust yourself and listen to any kind of gut feelings. If something doesn't feel right, listen to that with the High Priestess here. Get in touch with your intuition, to your, like listening to your conscious, like they say, Knight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So really evaluate, how do you feel? Evaluate, what are your emotions? How are you feeling at that time? You don't want to deny your true feelings. You don't want to deny how you're truly feeling about a situation. So again, trusting yourself and your intuition here is going to be very important for this month of May. You can also be looking at what's been offered to you. Something could have been offered to you. This could be an offer of love. That's a possibility for some of you too. And you want to value that. You want to appreciate that. Have like a sense of appreciation. You see how the Knight is looking at this cup here with a sense of admiration here. So you really want to be in tune with your feelings. You want to be in tune with your body here and just trust yourself. Have faith in yourself here. Okay, so it could definitely be something that you've been planning to do with that Knight of Pentacles that was underneath. So you, at the end of the day, know what's best for you. If there's any, again, those negative influences trying to impact you and what you do, you want to listen to yourself, get in touch with how you truly feel. Okay, so that was May. Let's get on to June now and have a quick tea break. Okay, so messages for the collective for June. Well, a message for the collective for June of 2022. What does the collective need to know for June of 2022? Strength, Leo energy. There's a call for strength in a situation and having faith in yourself, just like how I was talking about in the previous month of May. So you definitely want to take that faith in yourself and turn that into strength and courage here in going forward with whatever your situation is that you're dealing with. The Emperor is also on the bottom of the deck here. Aries energy, so you could also be dealing with an Aries. Again, it's just the energy. Sometimes I say the signs that could be involved, but again, it's just the energy here. But yes, there is definitely a call for you to have strength. So something is happening in June for you guys where you have to have faith in yourself and have the courage here. You see like the whale is being set free here even. So maybe you're freeing yourself from a situation here. You're breaking free of it. So do that. Release yourself from any situation that is binding you from what you need to pursue or is keeping you down, is weighing you down. Release yourself from that, especially if you put yourself into those constraints there. Think about that. Have I been putting myself in a situation or holding myself back from pursuing more? So have the strength to release yourself from that and have the courage to move forward from whatever situation you're dealing with that is calling for you to have the strength here. Get into your power here. You have the Emperor getting into your power. You can rely on yourself here. You are in charge of your life with the Emperor, just like the Empress too. You are in charge here. This is nice masculine energy. You're in charge. You are in control here. And you can control these things here. Okay, so I just want to briefly reflect on this January to June spread here. So I do feel like a lot of us are dealing with, we start the year off, there is some stress I see. It happens, right? That's life, right? But again, it seems like it's going to be for the best. It's going to be good for you, even if it may not seem like that at first. It is going to be good for you here. It's going to be a big growing period. It's going to be a lot just happening between that time frame of January to June. But it's going to really bring you into this emperor energy here. It's going to bring you down to earth, bring you into your own. And that is what you want to do. I mean, you want to be the best version of yourself that you can be, right? So this is definitely a growing period that's happening. So yeah, I mean, it's, again, you're gonna have some conflicts with situations, people, external things happening even in the world, I feel, in general. But in your own personal life, what you can do is trust yourself. It's coming back to who you are, because that's how change, I know it sounds corny, but that's how change happens. It starts with you, it starts with yourself. So you have to start from within in order for things externally to become better and to manifest those things. So I do feel there is a release, there's a resurfacing, and then there's a release here. There's resurfacing of maybe conflicts or things that have happened in the past, and then there's a call for you to release yourself from them. Have the strength to do that so that you can come into your own here. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of briefly summarize that up. But now we're going to move into the beautiful summer months of July. June, I mean, is summer too, but definitely summer for July, depending on which hemisphere you live, obviously. But all right, so messages for July of 2022 that the collective needs to know. Messages for July of 2022 that the collective needs to know. Almost got Temperance that came out. Yeah, I could definitely see there being a need for healing, and also some patience. Taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. What's happening in July of 2022 for the collective that they need to know? Okay, I'm going to take it. 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands here. There was some more underneath, and again, I will quickly review the cards underneath them. Guys, also keep in mind, sometimes I forget to mention, but I don't read reversals. It's just not my style of tarot, is all. So if you see me flipping cards over, that's why. I just take it how it is, you know. So, okay, the Hierophant is it's the last one that was in there. So it looks like you guys were studying. There's some studying happening here, research or becoming knowledgeable to a situation where the Tower happens here. Something had to come down. The Tower moment could have definitely been any sort of conflict happening, maybe something with the home structures happening. So with the Tower too, it's a lot of like structure things. Again, it could be having to do with the world at large, where structures have to come down. So big changes happening globally or just, you know, within the country and things like that. But on a personal level, this could definitely be with your home life changes in the workplace. It looks like it's definitely for the best though, because the 8 of Pentacles comes in. People are here to help you. There's people that are here to help you, even to give you the resources that you need, or vice versa. Actually, you might also be helping others with this 8 of Pentacles here. They're getting you the resources that you need in order to help you back on your feet. Maybe something changes within the workplace, financial situations possibly. But something that had to be cut out with the Queen of Swords here, something that needed to be cut away from your life. And now you have this beautiful Magician here, which is about manifesting. So manifesting and creating what you want for your life here. You're going after something with the 8 of Wands. So this was your card that was on top of all of these here. So this is your main message, is that you are going after something. You're being guided to go after something. You might have so many different ideas that you want to do. There could be, again, communication happening here where you just suddenly like let something spill, like it just you can't hold it in any longer. Obviously you want to do it in a positive way. Try not to let things be contained within yourself. You don't want to like let things build up, because then it might turn into anger or in a non-positive way. So if it's something to do with that, do be mindful about how you communicate things. But I do feel it's mostly you going after something here. This new sense of passion and inspiration is happening here. It does feel a little stressful, but stress can be good too. So especially if you're feeling motivated to go after something that you want here, or that you care about. Maybe you have a new idea that you want to pursue, something creative, whatever it is. It could be something to do with your business idea, things like that. So bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man here. So you've been kind of, again, it's these ropes here. You've been caught up, you've been constrained, just like the Strength card calling for you to release yourself from the situation or situations you are dealing with, anything holding you back. So again, you want to, and this is you bursting out of that right here. You're bursting out of this Hangman position. I mean, the nice thing with the Hangman is that you also, during this time where you're like in this cocoon, you are also learning, what do I need to do and how do I approach the situation? Basically, you become the wiser, like the Hierophant here. You become knowledgeable. You become the wiser person. You gain more knowledge. Maybe you gain more skills in a certain area. And that is what you are going to be releasing yourself from this here and going towards those things. And again, if it has to do with emotions and things like that, that you are keeping contained within yourself, you do want to be mindful about how you communicate that and how you release that, because you want to do that in a healthy way, of course. Okay, so that's for July. So fiery month for July with the 8 of Wands, a lot of passion, a lot of motivation. I mean, it could, for some of you, it might just be passion and motivation. It might just be as simple as that. But I do feel for others of you, you're going to be going after something that you've been wanting here, chasing after something you've been wanting, and then you're finally able to do that. And if you feel like you're still holding yourself back from that, that is the time for you to release yourself from that. Just try to be organized about it. You don't want it to be too chaotic with the 8 of Wands, so that's the only thing I advise with getting that there, okay? Okay, so let's get into August here. Messages, please, for the collective for August of 2022. Thought I almost saw something. Messages for the collective for August of 22. What's a message for August of 2022? Beautiful Empress is making herself known again here. She's coming back in August. Okay, so because we had her earlier in the reading here. So August looks beautiful. I feel like you guys are glowing. You're almost like the center of attention. For some of you, I feel like some of you are going to really be the center of attention here with the 6 of Wands. People are like, they have their eyes on you. They really notice you. So you're going to start getting noticed here in August, whether it's with your business maybe, or just the way that you present yourself in general. I feel like you're getting noticed. Some of you might be becoming mothers actually, or are stepping into that role. Some of you might be getting pregnant. That's definitely not for all of you, so don't freak out if you're really not trying to do that, obviously. But that could definitely be a possibility with this Empress energy, that divine feminine energy. You could be stepping into a feminine role even too. You don't have to be pregnant or be a mother to step into that feminine role here, but you guys are just really going to be radiating here. Like you're catching people's eyes, you're catching people's attention. If you're single, it looks like this is a great month for you to like catch some eyes here. So I'm feeling definitely the ladies are definitely going to be catching some looks here, where you're kind of like the center of attention, which is funny because it is Leo energy, and Leo can tend to, you know, be that person that is very like people just gravitate to them. It doesn't necessarily mean that they want the attention. You're just kind of getting the attention. So that is nice to see. And it's such a tropical looking card too. Some of you guys might be just going on vacation somewhere, maybe at a beach, enjoying the beautiful sunshine, the water. So that could definitely be happening there. But yeah, you're definitely catching eyes. Again, it could be within your business, with work here, or in general. People are feeling drawn to you here. So definitely feeling drawn to you. Some of you might be performers of some kind too, where people are actually like watching you. That could be like something like this through here even, or maybe even actually like on a stage or something. Like you have a presence here. There's definitely a presence here. And also I want to say the world in general, I feel like in August, there's going to be certain people that catch your attention too. So I do feel like the energy is vice versa as well, where you are noticing the attention. You're noticing somebody here. So maybe it's like a public figure or somebody in your life. Again, it can be someone personally in your life that you're drawn to, or somebody in the public eye or something like that, where they're a public figure. Okay, but definitely if you are looking to pursue things here back in July, you definitely want to go forward with that, because you are going to be catching attention from people, which is good. If you're trying to grow a business or anything, or you have some new idea or whatever, maybe it's a project too that you're working on, a book you're writing that you want to put out there, a song, you know, who knows, like I do get music with this too, like you're performing a song. Definitely get that going over the summer, because August, there's going to be some definitely a magnetism happening between all of us collectively. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we're all going to be glowing in August here, so it looks good for August. All right, so let's get into September, Virgo season. What's a message for the collective for September of 2022? And as you know, typical Virgo season goes, you guys are planning, just like true Virgo fashion here. Knight of Pentacles, writing things down, getting organized, getting stable with your finances. Maybe you guys write down a budget plan, or you are just writing down ideas you have. Again, you want to get organized, and Virgo season is the perfect time to do that. The Wheel of Fortune was underneath that, which is also really great to see. So things are turning in your favor. You have luck on your side. So you definitely want to make sure that you get things in line. You want to get things organized here. Six of Wands again is on the bottom of the deck. So I won't talk too much about that again, but it's just the same thing, where it's like you're getting noticed with things. So again, if it's with a business, you want to make sure you budget your finances accordingly, create a business plan, and just keep your finances in check in general. I mean, it's always a good thing to do. Get organized with your home life, with projects, whatever it is that maybe you have been putting off, or maybe it's something you've been working on, but it doesn't hurt to always get a little bit more organized than you already have. So yeah, looking good, August and September. So let's get into October. Libra season, October. And I know there's crossover with birthdays too, so. How are we doing with the chats? Okay, can't really see everything. All right, October collective message for October of 2022? October of 2022, what does the collective need to know? Six of Swords is here. We got, again, we have a couple cards underneath. Okay, so Queen of Cups is underneath the Six of Swords here. There's movement happening. Let's talk about what's underneath that. So Queen of Swords. And if some of you guys are joining in now, I do want to say that I'm on October. And again, this will be recorded and up on my channel, so you can always come back to this, okay? So just wanted to quickly say that. So Queen of Swords is here with, or I'm sorry, not Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, definitely totally different card. Queen of Cups is here with coming in with this emotional availability, but you do want to be cautious here with the Five of Swords. Be mindful about who you have in your life, who you have around you. You want to be mindful of any negative influences around you, bad influences in your life. You can end up getting hurt. So you do want to focus on more of this Queen of Swords. I don't know why I keep saying Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups energy here, where you value your emotions. And I feel like these people maybe don't support you, or they're not really looking out for your best interest. And you sometimes have to do that for yourself here, like this Queen of Cups. So you want to think about that. You want to make sure that you are not putting yourself in any risky situations here. So with the Six of Swords here, with that being underneath that, I feel you're going to be moving away from those bad situations, or that's what you're being guided to do, is to move away from anyone that you don't need in your life, or situations that you just don't need in your life, that you need to move on from and move away from. This could also have to do with you literally moving. So some of you might actually have to go move, maybe to a new house, or you relocate for a job, or maybe you even start a new job. So this could also be a literal move here. The Page of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So there is definitely a need for this new sense of action taking place. So I do feel it's something new that you're moving towards or moving away from. It's a new sense of action that has been given to you. You've been given this sword to say, okay, what do I need to cut away? Do I need these negative things in my life? Do I need to be putting myself in these risky situations or behaviors? Are these people really looking out for my best interest? If you're maybe around people who just aren't the best influence, are they really your friend? And that goes for family too, of course. So if that is what is being called for in your situation, you want to think about that with the sword you've been given. And thinking about moving away from things and moving on to better things that are out there for you. Again, for some of you, might be a literal move where you relocate. Okay, so that was October. You just take a second to look at all this. Some of you might have been planning a move. Some of you might have been actually packing up back in the previous month of September to prepare yourself for the move. Okay, yeah, I was going to see if there was anything else that I could pick up on from all of that here. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's get into November then. Heading towards the winter season, so the end of fall with November, Scorpio season. What's a message for the collective for November of 2022? The Six of Wands keeps wanting to make itself known here. So this is going to be a big influence, here for November. The Knight of Cups. Well, it's a big influence. I've been getting especially in summer to fall. It seems like with the Six of Wands, because it was on the bottom of the deck for a lot of these, or a couple of these, I should say. The Knight of Cups, yeah, is on the bottom of the deck, which has also come up before, evaluating how you feel, acknowledging how you feel, acknowledging your true feelings. So Six of Wands here, yeah, again, you're getting noticed. Definitely getting the attention. Some of you are getting the attention from maybe your partner, or if you've just started dating somebody, I feel like you're getting attention from them, especially with the Knight of Cups here. Like they're admiring you. Maybe you guys are admiring each other. But for others of you, I do think it's getting attention. Like they are noticing you with the work you're putting out, the things you're doing. Again, in the workplace, maybe you're just getting noticed with the work that you are doing, how well you've been performing at work and doing different jobs, or if you have your own business, you're getting noticed there. So again, like I don't want to keep going over that since I feel like I've explained that so much already in this, but I hope you guys are getting the gist of that there. So yeah, that's definitely coming up in November. So as we can see, and they're right by each other now, the Empress and the Six of Wands here with the, yeah, this was August, right? Yeah, August. I'm getting noticed in August and November. So do take note of that so that you can prepare, especially if you are planning to put something out there or start a business, or just really try to get your name out there with something. And yeah, I do feel for others of you, you're just getting noticed. You're getting that extra little bit of attention from your partner, which is nice to see too. Getting admired. Or again, if you're single, you're getting noticed by other people who are interested in you. Okay, so let's go to December here. The collective message for December of 2022. What's a message for December? So the last month of the year. I'm going to get December, then I'm going to do like a quick summary, and then whoever is on, it's going to be open for a little Q&A. As I said in the beginning, I will just draw one card per question, unless it doesn't have to do with the tarot or anything. Okay, so one last message for December of 2022 for the collective. One last message. Fell right in my lap. Of course. Of course there's the Ten of Wands. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, with December, we have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So again, there's going to be stress happening in December. I'm sorry, guys. It's this, stress, sometimes it never ends, but you have to go through certain things to get where you want to be though, right? So there's burdens, and definitely, if you guys can help this, do what you can, try to prevent this from happening. With the Ten of Wands here, there's a lot of burdens on you. There's been a lot that you've put on yourself. Maybe that's from doing all these things that's been happening in your life. But again, it could be external things that just kind of get put on you, like different responsibilities that you can't help, and it just kind of is put on your back. It's weighing you down. But the Ace of Wands is here, so the universe is bringing you this new path that lights up for you. Again, it's like that motivation, that sense of drive and passion. You guys want to make sure that you don't overstress yourself out here. So I do feel like it's more of maybe you guys have just been work, putting so much energy into something here, or energy into multiple things as it looks here with this Ten of Wands. So you guys want to make sure that you pace yourselves with whatever it is you're doing, especially at the end of the year. I know it could be so stressful too with the holidays on top of it. So please pace yourselves as you come to the ending of the year. The bottom of this deck is the Four of Swords. So yeah, you guys really need rest. You guys are really going to need rest in December of 2022 with all this stuff that you are just dealing with. So try to manage your time wisely. Again, getting organized, like that Knight of Pentacles Make sure you organize your time wisely, have some time management as best you can, get enough sleep at night. Getting enough just rest that you need is going to be so important for you, for your mental health too. I do want you guys to really note that at the end of the year, December 2022, please make sure you take extra care of your mental health, because there is a sense of just even possible depression here. You want to make sure you don't put too much on yourself. Take good care of yourselves, get enough sleep at night. Take the time out for yourself to take care of yourself. All the things, all that good stuff, you want to make sure you guys are being extra mindful of that in December to end the year, okay? All right, so let's just, let me get an overall outcome message. What's the overall? Okay, thank you. The Magician. You're manifesting this year. And yeah, I think that summarizes all this up so well. You are manifesting. This whole year of 2022, you're putting so much work into not only external things, like, again, if you're starting a business or there's new changes happening in the material world, but it's also within, like, your internal world, inside, like going back to the beginning where you tackle these things that resurface in your life with people, the issues, the conflict. You're dealing with that. You are releasing yourself from that. You're planning things, or you're at least being guided to plan things out here and get organized, and you're manifesting. That's what you're doing. This whole year of 2022 is you're manifesting. You're trying to bring in what it is you want. You're thinking about, what is the life that I want to live? Where do I see myself? Where do I want to see myself going into the year, the middle of the year, by the end of the year? Where do I want to see myself? Or what do I want to bring in here? So that definitely shows it. So with manifesting, you put in the energy, you put in the work towards it. You not only set the intentions and set the goals, but you have to give it energy. You add fuel to the fire of, in this case, it's in a good way to manifest here. But obviously you want to make sure that you set those healthy boundaries and not put too much on yourself. You don't want to overburden yourself with too many responsibilities. Don't be afraid to ask for help from people who are there to support you. And with the Queen of Swords, you just want to be mindful about what you can cut away. You do want to be mindful too about any actions you take, things you say that may come off too harsh. Sometimes you have to be. Sometimes that's what's called for. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself here with the Queen of Swords. But it's because you're in creating mode. You're in creation mode here. Like the Empress, that creative energy, that's divine feminine energy. You're creating here. You're in that creation energy that is happening for 2022 for you guys. And just us as a collective. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be stress. There is gonna be certain conflicts. Again, it could be external things. It might not be in your personal life exactly, so it may not necessarily affect you. It's not gonna affect you personally, I should say, but there's going to be blessings too. There's going to be good things happening for you here. And you're going to come to trust yourself and your intuition here. You're coming into your own power here. You're becoming the creator of your world here, your reality, of how you're living in, of how you're living and the world you are living in. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, right? Yeah. Sometimes I say things in my head and then it doesn't come out the way that I meant it to. So communication issues again. So yeah, guys, be mindful about Mercury retrograde. There is 3 Mercury retrogrades. Actually, I think there's 4 this year actually. I know the other 2 are near, I think the other one is near September. So definitely important to be organized. with all that happening. And I'm not sure when the last one is, but I think it is definitely towards the end of the year. So wouldn't be surprised if it's near December with that stress and extra responsibility coming in. But yeah, so this was your month by month tarot reading for 2022. Does anyone have questions that they want to pop in the chat? Is there any questions that I just haven't even seen? How do I see the chat? Bear with me. How do I? Okay. I saw, oh, Raj said, hey. Yeah, anyone who's watching, if you want to ask me a question, I'd be happy to draw at least a card for you. I can't see who's watching. Yeah, okay. I can't see who is watching, but please feel free to, I'll give you a couple minutes to write any questions you want to ask me. If you have a question about this, I'd be happy to clarify anything. Again, I'm just going to limit it to one card though. But if you have a question about anything else or anything more specific to you, please feel free to go ahead and put that in the chat. I'm going to leave this out, and then I will show the full spread too. Move my candle out of the way. You guys can see the full 12-month spread here. Oh, I didn't do an oracle message. So why don't I do that? So if anyone has any questions, again, feel free to write it in the chat. I'm going to pull an oracle card while you guys do that. And if no one has questions, that's totally okay too. You can always feel free to message me on my Instagram. Again, it's at Adri Does Tarot, the same name as it is on here on YouTube. And if anyone is interested in just getting their own personal reading, we can get much more accurate, like I always say, to your situation, because this is very general. If you want a New Year reading, I can definitely do that for you, which again, it's going to be more personalized to you, so you'll have more of an idea of what is exactly happening here, because I know it's a lot, especially when it's so general like this. So all right, I'm going to pull an oracle message, so feel free, like I said, to type in a question if anyone would like to. And if you want, just shoot me a message on Instagram if you want it just to be more private. What's a message, please, for the collective for the year of 2022? What's a message for the collective for 2022? Okay, you had dance. A lot of dancing happening. Some of you might be dancers. And you have action, which there's definitely a lot of action happening here, as we all have seen. Okay, so action, it says, now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence, which is so true, as we've seen in this spread here. It's definitely the time to take action towards things here and move forward with the confidence and courage that you need. So yeah, take inspired action towards your dreams. And then dance, it says, move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. Just like we were talking about with the manifesting card, the magician card here. Manifest your dreams through dance. I think music could be a big influence this year. And I just think you're just kind of, honestly, I feel like we're just dancing through life. through 2022 here. We're all just going to be moving through the way, like just going with the flow of life. Like, you know, that's all you can do. So we're all just kind of riding the wave of life here. So you can think of it as like a dance in this sense. Okay. I'm going to read from the booklet too. And if there's no questions, then I'll probably just wrap up the video after I read this then. I'll double check the chat again in case I missed anything. Okay. Dancing will help you shake off any stuck energy that may be blocking a manifestation and help you speed up the delivery of your desires. Movement and music open your chakras, get your energy flowing, and unleash the feel-good endorphins that help align you with more abundance. Dancing can be used to shift you from doubt, worry, fear, or anger into optimism, excitement, and gratitude. Put on music to match the energy you need to shift and let your body guide the dance to find release. This could be working out too, or just doing anything kind of physical to help you release any stuck energy that is within your body. So it's something, you know, definitely to think about throughout the year. Let go of any need to dance well, quote unquote, and find freedom in moving without inhibition. When you have shifted into a higher space, put on uplifting music and bring in your dreams with dance. Imagine yourself living the life you really want, then call it in with your body. Being powerful intentions out to the universe while you are in this high energy state, and let them be carried on the waves of joy radiating out from you. Make dancing a daily manifesting practice, and you will soon enjoy the physical and energetic benefits that come with feeling good. This joyful unicorn tells you that your body wants to move and flow with music, and it is time to honor that desire. All right, guys, let me check my chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so yeah, looks like there's no questions in the chat that have come up. Thank you guys for tuning in, or thank you for those of you who have tuned in, and if you're watching this as it's uploaded, thank you for watching this video. Again, please feel free to reach out to me if you would like your own personal reading, because again, we can get much more accurate to your situation since this is very general. I do see a question came up. Ethan, what's your question? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for him to put in his question. How is the team going to be for Virgos? Or did you mean how the year? Is that what you meant? It might have auto-corrected you. The year? Okay. Yeah, so I can draw a card for that. Okay, so let me just do a quick shuffle real quick. I mean, it does look like in the Virgo season, there's a lot of planning involved and organization. I mean, and that's just true Virgo energy there anyways, right? So yeah, let me get a card on what the year in general will look like for Virgos. What will 2022 look like for Virgos? One card, please. What will the year look like for Virgos in 2022? Your dreams are coming true with the Star card. You've been dealing with a lot of crap, maybe in the past, a lot of wounding that has happened, but your dreams are now coming in, and this is being canceled out, I feel. So yeah, Virgos, yeah, your dreams are coming true here. This is a great year for you to manifest things here. Any of your goals, your aspirations here, they're really coming in for you. You've been let down so much from things that have happened, maybe in the past, even from other people and situations that have wounded you here. So there definitely needs to be healing, I feel. So definitely you want to heal this, any past wounding, recent wounding, even that's carrying over into the new year, because you're getting wish fulfillment here with the Star card. So that's really nice to see. Your dreams are coming true. You're getting that wish fulfillment happening for you this year. So yeah, you guys have been through a lot. And yeah, I mean, all I can say is that your dreams are going to be coming true here. So that is very nice to see. So definitely put your energy. I would just say definitely put your energy into healing any hurt, any wounding that has happened to you. I do feel like it's more past energies. This was underneath. And focus on your goals and aspirations here. Your dreams are coming true. Everything that you have been wanting, maybe not everything, but you're getting towards that with the Star card here. And I do think that there's going to be a lot just happening, or a lot of positive things happening for you, which it looks like finally, like a much deserved wish fulfillment is happening for you, getting into more of a place where you want to be from all this wounding here. So that's nice to see. Page of Swords is on the bottom of the deck of that also. So yeah, I mean, it's you getting this new opportunity to take action towards your dreams and to cut away from things that no longer serve you with the Page of Swords. Okay, so that's what Virgos can look forward to for 2022. Thank you for the question, Ben. And does anyone else have any questions? You're welcome. Okay, I think there's only one other person online, so I'm just going to assume then there's no more questions. So thank you again for those of you who have tuned in and those who are watching this. Thanks for checking out this video, and please reach out if you would like a more accurate reading to your situation. And like I said, we'll get more details. Follow me on my Instagram at HUDoesTarot. Like I said, I do much more readings on there, and you can send me a message there. My email is also down in the description below, so you can send me an email if you want to check that out as well. So yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Stay safe and have a happy 2022.